What's up, you guys? We are only a couple weeks out from Valentine's Day, which sounds crazy, but then again, January was pretty long, so let's get ready for Valentine's Day. So in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you the best Valentine's prints that I was able to find. And there was no filament sponsor on this video. So that means I got to use full creative freedom, and it was pretty nice. So let's jump in the computer and let's see what I was able to find.
All right, some Valentine's prints. I've already found a few things. So we're kind of just back looking again to see if maybe there's some new things that have been put on Maker World, because they're doing the Valentine's Day contest right now. So it ends in 22 days. People are constantly going to be adding to this. I'm going to try and keep checking back in for a few days and see if I can find some new stuff. Trending. Ooh, some little fidgets. Collect them. Ooh. Is it printable without the sign? 'Cause I just want the bear. This is really pretty. Ooh, some Valentine's cards. This is so cute. Oh, I'm so excited for these prints. Ooh, that's really pretty. Roses? Give it a whirl. Okay, I think we have plenty from Maker World. Let's check things, just so that we're not missing anything. Ooh, bearded printer. All right, that'll be fun. Ooh, this is cute. That is adorable. Ooh, they have a few different things. All right, let's find maybe one more. That's super cute. Maybe I'll make the heart house. All right, I have searched for way too long. I have so many models to choose from. Let's finally start printing.
I have finally finished printing for the video, and I found some really cool stuff. So let's get into this reveal. I'm gonna start out with the free models, both from Maker World and from Things. And then at the end, I'll show you the featured designer of the video. All right, first up, we have this adorable heart planter by Helio on Maker World. And I think this turned out incredible. I printed the pot in Polymaker Army Purple, and I printed the base in Polymaker Marble Limestone. I think this combo turned out pretty nice. The back of the base has this nice heart shape, and then the texture on the planter you can see has hearts. I think this is a really good look, and I think this is gonna go really good with the plant from the last video, which should be here. It's also linked in the description if you want to check that one out. But I do like this planter. It's very nice. It's very cute. I did scale this up a little bit bigger, maybe like 120%, maybe a little larger. I don't really remember, but I do like the size. I think it's nice. The smaller size would have been fine too, but I already had a plant in mind to go in this planter. So happy with this little planter. Next up, also free from Maker World, is this adorable little elephant with a heart, and it's got this nice knitted texture to it. I think it's gorgeous. What's so cool about it is the designer went ahead and scaled a large and a small, so you can have mama and baby or dada and baby, and in my family I chose to go 2 bigs and a small. So it's like my actual little family, and I think it's adorable. I love these little elephants. I chose to use Sunlu Red on the heart and Sunlu Silver on the body, which gives it a nice matte gray texture, and I think it looks fabulous. Next, still free from Maker World, this elegant statue. We've got the woman, I chose the ribbed texture, and the man has the fuzzy skin on it. I don't love the color that I chose for the man. I went with Elegoo Tan or beige, and I don't love it. On camera, he kind of looks yellow. In real life, it's a bit yellow, but not as tan as I would like it to be. And this is Polymaker Cotton White, which I do love for this. So only change would be to make a darker back figure, but I like the contrasting patterns. I think that looks very nice. I like the statue a lot. Next up, there must have been a theme for elephants with a heart, because this is another one that I found that I loved and had to print. And this one is elegant, I would say. The other one was cute because of the knitted texture, which is fine. But this one, because of this silk or like satin exterior, I think it makes it look very elegant. And I printed this heart in Polymaker Silk Red, and you can see a bit of the lines in it, but I don't think it even matters. I think this looks good as it is. I think it's gorgeous. I really like this elephant. Next up is the rope heart, which is crazy, and it turned out pretty nice. There is a bit of scarring from the support removal, and the support removal was not easy. And this totally could be that I was using wet filament. This was an Overture tan that I've just been sitting on for a really long time. There was not much left on the roll. All of these surface imperfections could be the filament that I was using. But I think increasing the gap for my supports would have been helpful for this, and it would have reduced the amount of scarring. But I still think it's cute. It turned out very nice. I'm happy I printed it. I like it. Next up is this super cute love hand heart puzzle thing, and it's adorable. You can see it spells love at the bottom. I printed it in 2 different shades of purple just to give it a nice little pop, and I think it turned out amazing. So the light purple is Polymaker Periwinkle, and I love it. This is one of my favorite purples right now. I haven't found anything that compares to this shade of purple. I'm really into it right now. And this darker shade of purple is actually Overture's purple, or dark purple. I'm not sure if they have more than one purple. And I think they look very good together. Next up is this little heart fidget pass-through thing. So you just push it through and they're passed through, and it can go both ways. And that's pretty cool. So super easy print. The gray piece without the base, it does use supports, but they came off clean enough. It still passes through. That's the point. It's just a tiny little fidget toy. Overall, it's cute. It works. I like it. I'll probably give it to my mother because she really likes these little toys. So cool gift for Mom. Happy Valentine's Day, Mom. Next up is this adorable little rose textured bear. I think this thing is adorable and would make a cute little gift or to sit on a little shelf in a baby's room or a little girl's room. I love this little bear. The texture is incredible, and I printed this one in Elegoo's matte light blue, and it turned out great. I had what I thought was going to end up being a bit of bed adhesion issues, but I think that's just kind of the nature of this print. So on the bottom, you can see the holes or the little places where the filament kind of tried to land on the bed, and those pieces really just hit the bed and then spewed everywhere. So I restarted it like 3 or 4 times to try and get better bed adhesion, but I think that's just the way it goes because it printed flawlessly beyond that. I'm happy with how it turned out. We'll just assume I did not have bed adhesion issues and we'll move forward. Next is an incredible print, especially to be free. It's a beautiful rose. It's like the entire flower you print the top portion separately, obviously, from the bottom portion, and then you just kind of put them together. And I chose to go with purple roses, the pastel periwinkle, again by Polymaker, and then this one actually is Polymaker's electric indigo. So I think together, these two look really good as a set of roses. It all printed super easily. The roses, there's two options available if in case you do have bed adhesion issues. There's one rose that prints easier than the other, but the roses had no supports and they printed flawlessly. The stems, I used E-Sun, dark green, forest green, something like that, and it printed great. There was a bit of stringing that I could blast away, but I did lose a leaf along the way at some point, but it wasn't really that big of an issue. I still have 2 or 3 leaves on every stem, and it looks nice. So overall, pretty happy with the flowers. I did not glue the tops. If you're going to give these as gifts or something, definitely glue on the top so that they don't come off. Next up, along the same lines as the rose, is this vase, kind of. It's designed to hold a beaker, a standard size science beaker, but they also give you the files to print, and so I printed it in transparent PETG from Polymaker, and it turned out nice. I think the PETG is a bit saturated because you can see there's bubbles in my print, and that's not the seam because this does also have a back seam. So that is water, I believe. If I'm wrong, let me know. I would love to know what that is from if it's not moisture in the filament. I did run it in a dryer while I was printing, but I didn't run it in a dryer prior to starting printing. So I don't think the amount of time for a 30-minute print or hour-and-a-half print, however long this was, not long. I don't think that was enough time to get the moisture out of the filament because it had been out of a bag for a while. So definitely would say that is a moisture issue, but I still think it looks pretty cool. And once you get a flower in it, who really cares? Everyone's looking at the flower anyways. But I used that new Overture PLA Plus maroon that they sent me, and I think that looks super clean on this, especially with a flower in it. That just looks so nice, and I love it. It's one of the first vases I've printed, I think, and I think it turned out pretty nice. It might even be shelf-worthy. Next up, from Things, we have this adorable, crazy floppy heart by the Bearded Printer. And I love this thing. It just flops all through your fingers. It's so fun. I love playing with this thing. Go grab it off Things and thank me later. It's incredible. You will fall in love with this style of flexi fidget, and you will start printing all of his designs like this. I promise, because I have. So, love this little heart. I printed it in Airy One, Silk, Dual Color, Triple Color, whatever this one is. Man, they don't make it easy to find the name. Red, Purple, and Gold. And this is the result. And it's gorgeous. Perfect for Valentine's Day. Next up is this cool desk sign. It just says love, and it's like inflated or something. I think it's super cool. When I opened the file, it intended for it to sit straight up and down, and so it had supports hitting the front of the design, and I really wanted the front of the design to be clean, so I laid it down like this on the build plate, and I allowed the supports to be underneath, and so there is a bit of scarring on the back. But it's the back, who cares? I got a clean front, and that was what I was after. So, if you do find this file, and it is printing upright, either adjust that the supports maybe don't hit the front, but I can't guarantee that's a clean print. I do know, laying it down like this will give you a cleaner front face compared to having the supports there. So, I love this. I think it's gorgeous. I printed this in the Polymaker Electric Indigo, their darkest purple, besides the Army Purple. It wasn't that. They're darker purple, and I think it turned out nice. Big fan. The sign is cool. And the last free print is this little guy. He is doing the little, like, I love you with his hands. He looks cool. He's got gloves and shoes on. He's a character with no face, but that's fine. I think he's adorable. I would love, if I was a kid, to hand these out to my friends at Valentine's Day. Super cute little print. It did have a ton of supports, actually. These took me a minute to remove. There is a bit of red still underneath the gloves here, from where the supports were touching it. Red supports were touching it, I guess. Not a big deal. It's not a tremendous amount. It still looks white from a viewing distance, which is good and all that matters. So super cute print. I really liked it, even with all the supports. It still turned out pretty nice. Adorable. And that is all of the free prints. And so now it's time to take a look at our featured designer, FunFam 3D from Things. The first design I chose from them is this incredible gnome. It seems to be their thing. They really like the gnomes, and that's super cool. I thought the gnomes were adorable. I loved printing this one, and I think it came out amazing. Now, do be warned, there are quite a bit of color changes. These were not printed in parts. This was printed from here straight up, with all of the color changes in between, which ended up being a lot. And so it was a lot of filament waste. I tried to reduce that by printing a flush item or a purge item. And so I printed another one of these adorable rose bears, just like the blue one, alongside my little gnome, and it reduced the purge volume quite a bit. Now, in hindsight, I probably should have put like 3 or 4 of these on a plate and a couple purge items, but I really didn't want to burn through that much filament, especially since I wouldn't be selling these. I could have given them as gifts. Hindsight, that's what I should have done. But we're here now with our one cute little gnome, and I think it's adorable, and I'm super happy that I printed it. And the other design that I printed by FunFam 3D is these adorable little sloths. And so they released a line, the Lovables line, and so there were 4 to 6, I don't remember the exact number, but 4 to 6 of these little characters holding a heart. And you also have the option, they have one that has the word love on it, and so you could have added that in too if you were okay throwing in just a few more color changes, but I decided to leave it off and hope that this would give me a cleaner print with a few less color changes. So I love it, they're adorable, and I think I'm going to be giving these little guys to my son's preschool class, and so I did print a lot of these, actually, like 15 of them, so that I can give these away. So these had a plan. I just didn't have a plan with the gnomes. I just wanted it because it was adorable. I did use another flush or purge item for these, and I think it's a bit scary, actually. I don't think this would be a usable item, so it wasn't that beneficial. It seems like it's basically just purge. It just isn't a very flattering color pattern in the end, which you gotta try it to see anyway. So maybe I'll throw this in a bin and give it away to someone and be like, I'm sorry. Oh man. But anyways, that is the prints from FunFam 3D. And I think they're really, really cool. Their design work is amazing. There will be a few color changes, but if you're okay with that, then go for it because they're incredible designs. They printed easily. I think this guy was like a day and 11 hours or something, like an incredible amount of print time, and it had one hang up, and it was up here at the top, which is so unfortunate that it was right here in this giant white area. But yeah, it had one issue in a day and 11 hours, so pretty happy with how that went, and these had 0 issues. These ran with no hiccups. So incredible designs, of course, linked in the description if you want to check them out. And that's pretty much all we've got for this video. That was a lot of printing, and hopefully you saw at least one model that was new to you or that you want to go find and print, because that's the point of the video. I find a bunch of cool things, and hopefully you guys go and print them. So there will definitely be more of these videos in the future. Hope you guys enjoyed it. thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. I'll see you guys in the next one.